Hello people, thanks for watching to a new episode of Case TV. This time not Clash Royale, but the game Hattrick. Hattrick is an old school game was active since 1997. It's an online football game, simulation game where you can run an own football club. You can use this, play this at an app at your telephone, but also you can play it easily at your computer just by internet, the browser. To explain it a little bit, it's like you start your own club, football club, with fictive players, and then you play just a competition. Like I will show you here now. I play in the Netherlands, so a Dutch league, but you have like for every country you have a specific league. And I start, you start at the bottom. I play now in League 6 of 6, and then you can go to the next competition if you win the game. If you get champion, then you go up, and if you go to the next league and you end last, then you go down again, or you play an extra competition to make sure you stay in the same league or to go to the next league. And the thing is, you play against real other people. Like here, for example, you see here at number 2 it's Jorano. That's also another guy who play this game and run his team, and so you play against real people. So that makes it fun, and you can also invite your friends. For example, this competition is full now, but sometimes there are bots, for example, and at the end of the season you can invite a friend to replace the bot team. So you play against against your friends or your family. So that makes it really fun. And to show it a little bit, it's like, the competition starts today in some hours. After the first match is finished, then I will show you around how it looks like. And as you can see here, you see cups behind the name. My name here is FC Nederland Vooruit, a Dutch name. So I still play in the cup, because the thing is, we go to matches. Last Wednesday I played the first match, then the season started, the new season. I won with 9-0, but this was like a bot team. In the first round, mostly during the cup matches, you play against the bot team. But today we play here, you see here above, we play the first competition against this name Strucker Runners. And if we go to update match, then you can see my team. Like I play 3-4-2, and then obvious is the goal to to win against the other guy. Let's go to another point of it. It's what's important is training, because when you start this game, let's first go to the player list. If you start the game, then you get like 23 players or something like that, random players. It's good for the beginning, but soon you need to decide what you want to train, because you can train different positions. And I will show you around. At this moment I train playmaking. That means like I train the midfielders. And for beginners, that's the best way to start, because with midfielders you can train 6 players. You can give them every week a full training, and 4 you can give them a half training. That's because the 3 central midfielders who play every week. So you have 2 matches, 1 cup match or a friendly match when you are gone in the cup or you lose, and 1 competition match every Sunday. So that means you have 2 games every week, and everyone who plays gets a training. First of all, but the training for playmaking is mostly relevant for the players who play at the midfield. So that are the 3 central players. I will show you again when I go to my match orders. You see here in the middle, you see 5 players, and the central players here, Limpriu, for example, Robin and K the most, they get the full training when they play 90 minutes. And the other one at the corners, like Dani and Reinveld, when they play like today only 1 game for 1 week, they get 50% of the training. So that means you can always train at least 6 players a week, because the 3 central midfielders get full training, and you have 2 matches, so 2, 3 makes 6. You can train 4 players a half training. and that makes it really relevant to start with midfielders, because also midfield is very important during the match, but that's probably for another episode. And let's go back to the training. Normally I only use the browser to play this game, but for now it's easy to just to show you around. Again, here the training. So you start with playmaking. Stamina needs to be at least 10, so that you also have, stamina is important for the football players, and then 90% of the training goes to the playmaking. But you also can choose for defending, obvious, that's for the defenders. The keeper, obvious, that's the keeper. And the winger, that's not only, of course the wingers, but you have wingers in the scoring position, the attackers, the strikers, also midfielders, and also defenders. So that's a skill what's important for more than one position. Scoring a little bit the same. Mostly it's relevant for strikers, but also for midfielders. And then you have passing, what's mostly relevant as a sub-skill for the strikers and especially the midfielders also. But that's something for later. When you start the game, then it's just important to make a decision what you want to train, the defenders, the midfielders, or the strikers. My advice would be start just with playmaking, so you can train many persons, as I said. And then it's very important to buy new players, because when you start you have a random selection. There are maybe good players or not, but probably not that nice. So it's very important to buy trainees. That's what they call them, the players which you want to train, because you want to improve them, and how younger they are, the faster they grow when they get the training. So it's important that you look for trainees, like the best is like 17 years and at least days behind. Like here, for example, I sell here a guy, he's 18 years and 44 days. So it's important that the trainee you buy, it's the best to buy it like if he's 17 with at least days possible, or 18 is also possible, 19, but the best is the younger the better, because when they get 21 especially, then it gets substantial more slowly. They improve more slowly at that point. So then they are not really trainees anymore. Then it's the time to sell them and to make the profit. Because at the end of the time, the goal is to train the trainees and sell them at some point, or train them very well. For example, midfielders, and then if you have some good midfielders, you can play them, and then you can switch to another training. For example, strikers, to build good strikers. So you really if you want to build a really good selection. But in the beginning, it's very important, just train, make good trainees and sell them at some point. And then you have here the stadium. I just upgraded the stadium to 50,000. A capacity of 50,000, but when you start it's like 12,000, and then at some point, of course you get more fans. That's something what I will show you here. Fans here, I have now 1,464. You start with 500, and every time you win a game, when they are in a good mood, the fans, you get every week more fans. 2 days a week you get more or less fans, then it will change a little bit. What's more relevant, the staff. That's very important. When you start, it's very important to add 2 assistant coach, and you have assistant coach of 5 different levels. Like today's skill level here is 5, is maximum, so they give the best value, but it's also pretty expensive. So you need to buy 2, that's always the advice. 1 medic, so if you trainee, especially when your trainee is injured, he is recovering very soon, so he can train again. And then the form coach, it's less important. That's more important when you have a good selection and you want to really have some nice achievements and play nice matches. Also here, and this is the head coach. I just recently buy another head coach with level of 4, but when you start it has a scale of 3, and that's okay for in the beginning. And then you also have a leadership, and the leadership has influence on the following statistic, and that's the team spirit. Because the higher the team spirit is, the better it is for the midfield during a match. It sounds a little bit strange, but that's how it works in the game. That keeps, So the leadership has influence on that, because that is what it is. And I will show you something related to that. Because during the match, you can also change the team attitude. You have normal, play it cool, and match of the season. If you play it cool, then that has also influence on the team spirit. The team's spirit will increase after the match. If you do it normal, then it will be a little bit the same. The team spirit depends on the level. And match of the season is like you push it. You want the maximum result. And if you, for example, if I switch now to normal, you see here the score here +1. Here in here you see that in the corner +1. That's the midfield score, because I switched from play it cool to normal. And if you go to match of the season, I get 1.75, and that's pretty nice. But for now I play it cool, because after this match I have a cup match Wednesday, so I want the midfield increase a little bit by increasing the team spirit. It sounds maybe not that clear, but we can go diving into stuff deeply in another episode. But for now, it's like today we have the first match of the season at 8 o'clock in the night. I will wait for that, and after the match is gone, or I finished, then I will show you how that looks like. And the most funny part of it is like it's a text-based game. So it's not like you see fancy stuff during the match or after the match, it's just text-written. But during the game, when it's 8 o'clock, the match starts, the game is like in real also 90 minutes. And so during the game, you can watch the game, and then every minutes you get updates like, for example, Mr. John is in a striking position and he scores a goal, or he missed a chance, or person A gets injured. You get real lifetime updates during the 90 minutes of the game. So that's pretty funny to see. But when the match is done, I will come back to you guys, and then I will show you if we won, yes or no. And I see you in some seconds. And then fast forward, we are in the future now, and the match is already played, the first competition match. And as you can see, we won with 4-3. It was a close call. And at the end, a fast summary, we score 1-2-0, then he scored the 2-1, the 3-1 for us, the 3-2 for him, then 4-2 for us, and then finally in the last minute, or in the extra time, he scored the 4-3. So that's pretty nice. And here we have the ratings. I played at home, so the blue score is for me. You can see I dominated the midfield. That's why I created many chances. As you can see, 9 chances, 4 goals. He had 3 chances and 3 goals. And that makes sense, because if you look to his red line or red chart, you see that his attack was far more stronger than my defense. But luckily, not luckily, but the good news is that our midfield was far more stronger, 89%, and that leads to that he don't create many chances, because the more ball possession you have, the more chances you create. So that's why we created 9 chances and he only 3. The center attack from us was a little bit better than his defense, because we focused on the center, but since his center defense was a little bit less good than the wings. So it's pretty nice. So 4-3. I don't know if you can see how many supporters were in the stadium. I thought it was here. Well, anyway, maybe if you go to the stadium, there you can see the recent matches. Yeah, exactly. So we have 50,000 seats in total, as you can see. So that's a potential revenue of 499,300. But today we only had 31,372 supporters in the stadium, and that gives us around like €300,000. So that's pretty nice. And as I said before, we played this game cool, and that means that our let's see, team spirit went up, and that's good for the next match. And the next match is a cup match, and that's a pretty hard match, I think, because that guy has more experience. He played longer this. He has a good team. His team is far more stronger. But the option is that, or the possibility is that he will play with the second team, and that he focused on his competition. And we did the opposite, because today we played with our second team, or at least in the midfield. And Wednesday, during the cup match, I want to play with my best midfield, what you already see here. They are more stronger, because I hope he will play with the second team, so it's less strong, and that I can take advantage of that and win this game. Because if we win this game, that means we have another round in the cup, and the cup matches generate far more supporters in the stadium, so far more revenue. So that we will see Wednesday. So far, this is the first episode about Hattrick. But if you want to play this game and you don't have an account yet, in the description you can find a link. It's a personal link. Then I have some advantage of it if you click on that. It don't cost extra money. It's even free, the whole game. So that's great. For just try it. And I think in the coming days, I think Wednesday I will show you the result of the cup match, and then I will combine it with some little tips. I think that's a good idea. For now, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you the next time.